Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this example. Maybe you want to try it. So pause the video and try it before I start it, or at least see if you can sketch a graph of it. But here we go. Find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the region bounded by the curves below around the x-axis. So we're going to graph this. Y equals x squared plus 1. And y equals x plus 3. Oh man, I already did a crappy job of graphing it. But okay, we got y equals x plus 3, y-intercept of 3, parabola moved up 1. So find the volume of the solid generated by revolving this region about the x-axis. So let me draw the mirror image. We've got the parabola. We've got the curve, the line. It's not great, but the main reason to have it sketched out is so you can figure out what the outside circle is and what the inside circle is, so that you know where, which radius to use for the inside circle, which to use for the outside. We also need to know where these points of intersection are. And I just realized that I never got them. So let's see. We're going to integrate from the left x to the right x. How could I get those points of integration, or those limits of integration, if I don't have a calculator? Well, I can set the two original curves equal to each other. Let's see if we can do this. So I can take x squared plus 1 and set it equal to x plus 3 and solve. So if I do try to solve this, I'd have x squared minus x minus 2 equals 0. Factor that. And I'm going to get 2 and negative 1. Awesome. Easy. So now I know I'm going from an x value of negative 1 to an x value of 2. All right. So now I know, sometimes I set this up like this. Just to remind myself of what I need to put where and, give myself some structure to the problem. So I know I'm going to need pi r squared, and this is going to be the radius or the height of the outside curve. And pi r squared is going to be the radius or the height of the inside curve. So in this case, the outside curve was my line, and the inside curve was my parabola. And that's it. Get the calculator, get your answer numerically, and you are done. Okay, what an experiment, man. Coronavirus is something else. So see if that makes sense, and try number 5. All right, I'll videotape myself doing it. Part A is like a throwback question. Part B is an area question, so that's what we did last week. And part C is a question just like what we just did. Or, a little bit harder, but similar to what we just did. See how it goes. We'll go from there, and I'll post the answers when I have a chance. All right, bye.